Hey, welcome back to another episode of Caffeinated CX, where we talk about CX and stuff, all in a hyper caffeinated state. I'm David, the Caffeinated CXO, and I'll be your host today on Caffeinated CX because that's what we do. So, today we're going to take another deep dive into the dark, shadowy depths of Reddit customer service. Here we go. But before we start, just want to ask a question here. ChatGPT failed to get service status. I was told that AI did not need to take sick days. Somebody lied to me. And I don't enjoy being lied to. Anyway, so in the dark depths of the shadowy realm of the Customer Service Subreddit, I came across this. Why are customer service chats like this? And it goes on to say, hello. Thank you for using this site to help you with your problem. My name is XXX. I have unimportant years of experience. It will be my pleasure to help you today. Please understand that I may send an information request so that I may gather what I need to better help you with your problem. Leading question here. Or, hi, I'm Dave, a Microsoft certified Spaceman Supreme, and understand you have a problem with Windows Server 2022 DNS. Here's a pointless response claiming opening Notepad or something will fix your issue. Remember to mark this as fixed. Or even, hello, user. My name is agent name, and I am sorry that you are having problems with the most useless website in the history of mankind. I would like to help you resolve your problem with the most useless website in the history of mankind. Firstly, please make sure you boot your clean boot mode by following the instructions here. If this does not solve the problem, please follow these instructions. Link to a page with instructions that references 5 other pages that each reference another dozen, half of which are dead links, and all together make up about 1,000 pages of reading that has nothing to do with the issue you're asking about. Since you have not returned yet, I will mark this answer as resolved to help others experiencing the same problems with the most useless website in the history of mankind. Thank you. I don't understand why these people don't sound human. By typing long-ass intros, using text expander macros with long-ass intros, it just trivializes the reason the CX decided to use the support chat. And CX in this case is customer, in case you forgot that old shorthand. Decided to use the support chat. How can CS agents fix this, and what's the root issue? Now, I have my own theories on what the issue is, and those theories are right. But let's see what the commenters said. This guy, or gal, I don't know, says, because the company agent works for requires exact scripting. If we do not use it verbatim, we get marked low. It affects raises as well. We don't like being robotic. I try to use inflection and personality, but if I don't word it exactly the way the insurance company says, I get in trouble. Be kind to the person on the other end of the call. They have a job to do. The way they do it is not meant to be annoying, and we know it can be. The sooner you let us do our job, the sooner you can hang up and be on your way. Well, that's in the context of a phone call. That's not really what he was asking. This guy, or girl, said, imagine complaining about your CSR being professional and doing their job. Oh no, LOL. This person said, because of how they QA support. Having been in the tech space for most of my career, they all function the same because originality is lost. They all have a weak QA system that turns any human into a robot because if they fail the QA, they can lose money or possibly get written up. I currently run a contact center now, and I do not enforce a QA process like that. I encourage everyone to be as human as possible and have fun with our customers. The response to that is, that's how Shopify was for a long time until they outsourced. I know we have TEs, but I absolutely hated intros that sound canned. When I reach customer service departments, I explain my issue and I'm patient, but I also just feel that intro greetings are better for phone calls than text. However, I wouldn't say to a merchant, hey, thanks for reaching out to Shopify. You've reached blah. I have X number years of experience. That's what I mean. There's all this seemingly excess info that just doesn't help. But I'm also not a boomer. Response to that, LOL for sure. Most of the people on chat are from a BPO or India. They QA harsh overseas. That makes sense, the original poster says. Reboot_boot says, I can confirm this is one of the biggest reasons. When I was working in customer service, I had a major clash with management regarding QA. I was in charge of implementing the process and tried to avoid exactly that. However, it's easier for them to do it this way. So they don't actually have to coach people, they just give them a script. Even when there's no script officially, by forcing them to use specific phrasing and stuff, they effectively make one. And not everyone can coach people, especially customer service managers. OP says, or maybe I'm just negative and jaded LMAO. This is my junk account 1, says, the company I work for has a few talking points they want us to hit, but they in no way want us to sound canned. They want us to come off as if you're talking to a friend, which is not the easiest over chat. So, why do customer service chats sound like this? Why do they sound like it's just copy and paste and not human? And I think they nailed it right on the head there. So it's because of QA, right? And I know some things have to be in there, right, for compliance and legalese and things like that, but why not just have a chatbot if you want your chat agents to copy and paste, use templates, sound like a robot, right? Chatbot's probably going to be cheaper, especially one with AI when ChatGPT isn't down. But I never got this. Why have people doing a job, right, who are human beings, who are interacting with other human beings, but you don't want your people to act like human beings to the human beings they're talking to. You want them to use copy-paste responses, and some of this might stem back into ego with the person that set it up, person who wrote the script thinks theirs is much better than what the agent can say, right? And really that stems from ego and lack of training. You have to train people if you want it to sound in a certain voice, right? But customers aren't dumb. They can tell if they're typing with a chatbot, right? And unfortunately, this kind of things with the expander bots and the macros and the copy paste, it just makes your real life agents into an overpaid chatbot, and it needs to stop. Since most places don't use verbatim scripts anymore over the phone, right? And if you still do that, shame on you. They have like a call path. These are the things you need to hit on the call. It's your responsibility to get all these things in. Use your own words and don't give misinformation. That should be the guideline, and it should extend all the way over into chat. So unless you want to use chatbots, which in this case, why aren't you, right? If that's how you want your agents to respond and to interact with human beings, why not just get a chatbot? You're going to save yourself some money, right? You're going to have really, really dry customer experience and non-memorable, but that's what you're getting now. So I don't know. And if there has to be some legalese in there or some compliance stuff, have the have the customer service agent who's answering the chats explain that. Hey, this next stuff is going to be something that we're required to say. Here it is. All right, thank you for reading that. Let's do this. Stuff like that. You have to make it human. This over reliance on scripts and on copy and pasting and all this jazz is not good. And it should be stopped immediately. It's soul sucking for the agent, it's soul sucking for the customer, and it's just bad. It's just bad. And, well, just stop it, okay? Just stop it. Right? And don't have your QA overly harsh. I get the reason for it, right? Because especially with BPOs, outsource centers, right? Where the client is kind of breathing down your neck on every single thing. But explain to them that they hired human beings to take care of their human customers. So maybe they should act like humans. I don't know. Just a thought that I had. All right. So, and the way that things are going, more companies are doing this copy and paste crap. And it's not cool. So, stop. All right? Get rid of this mentality, right? If you want a chatbot, get a chatbot. And the chatbot can always pass them over to a real live agent. It's perfectly fine. Right? And I'm even against autoresponders with the same generic message, right? I get the use case for them. I don't like them. I'd rather have a human being. If that's what you're going for, if your company, if your brand is human, right? And it's about people, like most brands say they are, right? We're not just in the X business. We're in the people business. Well, prove it. All right, that's enough. I'm getting myself wound up here. All right, so go ahead, if you can, like, review, share this show so we can make the show grow. Thank you.